The community garden this year has, well, it's September now, and it's been a great success. It's been a lot of fun. We had begun the project, well, we started thinking about it about a year ago, almost a year and a half ago. We had planted some seeds in the spring with a simple question of can we grow food, and having discovered that this was possible and having been excited as sort of a neighborhood and the city to be able to share this with our children, we started dreaming bigger for this year. And so this year our community garden was a much more intentional effort with beds prepared and soil put in that was going to be good and nurturing, and then we planted a whole variety of vegetables, and they've just taken off. One of the exciting things has been the way we have grown with the garden. So we met 3 times a week to work on the garden. The Tuesday morning group are often made up of volunteers from the community and a few people from the church. And at the end of the day on Tuesday, they share any produce they've harvested among themselves. Thursday evenings, we meet again. The harvest on Thursday evenings is always shared with the local food banks. We go to Evangel Hall, which is downtown in Toronto, or we go up to the sharing place. Sunday mornings, we harvest and we share with the congregation.
So, plan the garden the way that we did in order to build on an experiment from the previous year. We have added 3 other beds, one to be accessible to those who are in a wheelchair or with walkers. Designed the garden the way I did because I was trying to work on several different principles: square foot planting, companion planting, traditional native planting, and many other methods. Trying to make sure that the plants would work with each other and not work against each other. We also did an herb garden, which worked out fairly well. We planted to put in edible flowers as well, which were fun for people to see, and they worked out very well. It was the first time I've ever planted eggplant, and they're beautiful, lovely little different variety called Rosa Bianca, and they turned out very well. And our tomatoes went nuts again. They're very tall, they're plentiful, and it's been exciting. Different new things in the garden, like strawberries, and we've got a little raspberry bush. Next year, my big push is to learn more about composting and soil pH, soil testing, in order to get the nutrients right. So a lot of our plants grew tall and very lush in the greenery, but they needed more nutrients to go towards the fruit itself. My goal is to work on composting and other things to enrich the soil in a way needed to encourage the fruit growth.
Probably one of the most amazing things about the garden is the way it has grown in our own hearts and minds. The church has had a long-time commitment towards environmental practices and becoming a greener community. This began probably 10 years ago with a very simple commitment to reduce, reuse, and recycle. We started paying more attention to how we use energy. Somewhere around 2008, 2009, we had begun to ask questions about solar panels, and that was a long journey that had culminated in 2013 with the installation of a 10 kilowatt array on the flat roof of the church. It's the sad thing about that is you can't see it from the road, but it's up there producing energy that we feed back into the grid every day. And so the garden is just the latest in a long line of projects the community has embraced as it grows and becomes greener. Not sure what the next project is going to be, but this one's been very exciting. It's been a lot of fun.